Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. UPI reports that the U.S. Supreme Court has declined to hear a case brought by Massachusetts parents against a public school district. The parents allege that the school violated their rights by allowing their middle school child to socially transition, using preferred pronouns in a preferred name, without their knowledge or consent. This decision leaves a lower court's ruling against the parents in effect. According to court documents, school attorneys stated that they began using the student's preferred name and pronouns after receiving an email from the student identifying as genderqueer and requesting the change. The parents argued that the school encouraged these changes, violating their 14th Amendment right to due process regarding their child's upbringing. Alliance Defending Freedom, a conservative Christian legal advocacy group, represented the parents, expressing disappointment over the Supreme Court's missed opportunity to address parental rights. The school district maintained that it lacks a specific policy requiring parental notification for students requesting preferred pronouns or names. CBS News reports a dramatic shift in President Trump's messaging on Iran over just 3 days. On Friday, he claimed Iran had agreed to everything, including removing enriched uranium and ceasing support for proxy groups, leading to positive market reactions. However, Iran's foreign ministry swiftly contradicted the uranium transfer claim, stating it's sacred and not an option. By Sunday morning, Trump's tone had drastically hardened as he told Fox News that without a deal, the whole country is getting blown up. And later on, Truth Social threatened to knock out every single power plant and every single bridge in Iran. This escalation followed reports of an ambush in Lebanon and Iranian actions in the Strait of Hormuz. On Monday, Trump further warned PBS News that lots of bombs start going off if the 2-week ceasefire set to expire soon isn't extended, which he deemed highly unlikely without a deal. The status of U.S.-Iran peace talks remains uncertain, with Iran stating it has no current plans to resume discussions. Al Jazeera reports that Pakistan is mediating ongoing negotiations between the United States and Iran, aimed at ending what the article refers to as the U.S.-Israel war with Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump expressed optimism, suggesting the conflict was about to end, citing resolution of almost all issues and hinting at a visit to Islamabad for a final agreement. This follows intense diplomatic efforts, including a surprise visit by Pakistan's army chief to Tehran and a regional tour by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif to brief leaders on developments. A ceasefire between the U.S., Israel, and Iran has been holding since April 8th, and a 10-day truce between Lebanon and Israel has boosted hopes for peace. Iran views these truces as part of a broader understanding. Though Trump previously denied a Lebanon truce was part of their initial ceasefire, key disagreements persist, particularly on Iran's nuclear program, with the U.S. demanding no enrichment for 20 years and removal of enriched uranium, while Iran asserts its right to peaceful enrichment under the NPT, proposing less than 3% enrichment for 5 years and diluting its current stockpile domestically under IAEA verification. The future status of the Strait of Hormuz also remains contentious, with Iran rejecting a U.S. proposal to share customs revenue. Despite acknowledging progress, the path to a comprehensive deal faces significant obstacles, including potential spoilers from Israel, making these difficult hours casting a shadow over the world. At least 21 people have died and 45 others were injured when a severely overcrowded passenger bus veered off a road and plunged into a steep, rocky gorge in Indian-controlled Kashmir. The incident took place on Monday morning near Kanoti village in the Donpur district. The bus, reportedly carrying over 60 passengers in its 42-seat capacity, was traveling from Ramnagar to Udhanpur when it hit an auto rickshaw on a sharp curve. Civil Administrator Prem Singh stated that 19 passengers died at the scene, while 2 more succumbed to their injuries in the hospital. Many of the injured are reported to be in critical condition. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his condolences and announced financial relief for the victims' families. Road accidents in India are frequently attributed to reckless driving, poor road conditions, and aging vehicles. The United States has confirmed that Lebanon and Israel will hold a second round of direct negotiations on Thursday at the State Department. This follows a fragile ceasefire that came into effect last week between Hezbollah and Israel. The U.S. stated it welcomes the productive engagement that began on April 14th and will continue to facilitate direct, good faith discussions. Despite the ceasefire, Israel has continued its military operations in southern Lebanon. Lebanese President Joseph A. Aoun has reaffirmed Beirut's commitment to the negotiation path, emphasizing it stems from strength and a belief in rights. However, Hezbollah has criticized the talks as losing concessions made without internal consensus. The initial talks, led by Lebanese Ambassador Nada Hamadeh and Israeli envoy Yechiel Leiter, took place shortly after a significant Israeli aerial bombardment campaign across Lebanon. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.